We were like the Trojan horse, where we would just come up and be all innocent, benign, and like a bunch of goofy guys. But inside of that, we had a hidden power to expose them to the whole world. When we approached the Vostok, the mothership, we came alongside and we set up our speakers on deck, and George Korotva was the crew member who spoke fluent Russian.
Well, we explained to them who we are and what we want to achieve. We want to stop whaling, and why you're whaling, you guys? I mean, why? And the straightforward answer was "fuck off" in Russian, and that was it.
And so that's when they kind of took an antagonistic view of us. We knew that they knew what we were up to, so we didn't know if they were going to continue their hunt unabated or if they were going to alter their methods. So we followed them out, and we saw a pod of whales, and they started moving in on them. So we knew, okay, this was our best moment. So we launched the Zodiacs, and the three went out there, 2 guys in each.
The idea was to get between the harpoon and the whales, and I put the boat between in front of the harpoon, and that's when Bob said he said, "I can't believe it, we're actually doing what we said we were going to do."
So I thought, okay, this should be recorded somehow, and here's an opportunity. So I just grabbed the thing and I went up the mast and I started reporting the confrontation, and actually the whole thing played out right in front of me, and it was all on tape.
Every time that the whale moved, we tried to steer the boat in order to block it. And that worked for about 20 minutes or so, and then the captain came down and yelled into the ear of the harpooner. The harpooner then looked at us, and then the captain looked at us, and he smiled and went like this across his throat.
Zodiacs were going in front, up on the waves and in the troughs, and when they went into a deep trough, the gunner took his shot. He had a clear shot right over the Zodiac to the whale, and it went over Hunter's head maybe 15 feet.
There's this explosion, and the harpoon flew through the air and slammed into the backside of this whale, this female whale, and she screamed. It was like a woman screaming. She rolled on her side in a fountain of blood, and suddenly the largest whale in the water hit the water with his tail, smacked the water with his tail, and disappeared.
No one believed it was ever going to happen. So when it did, it was like, oh my God.
Well, Fred Easton managed to get the footage of the harpoon on his camera, and he wasn't really sure if he got it because his battery had been dead, but it appeared to have worked, and he was able to find out later that he did get that image, the one that we were looking for.
It's turned out to be one of the defining moments of my life,